Welcome guys to the vlog. We are going to take you through Burn University season 59. Yes, I said that, season 59, which is so crazy. So we've got 24 locations represented across Burn Nation. We've got so many ops trainers, franchise partners, trainers coming here to take it in for 5 days to really learn all the tools that they need to go back to their communities and make the biggest impact.
Okay, we're a marketing company first. That's so important to remember, because if you're a marketing company, then you look through a marketer's lens. If you are just a gym, then you're going to look through a gym owner's lens. And our fitness trainers or gym owners intrinsically good at lead generation, making funnels, marketing, community events, all that stuff? Not usually. My advice is you guys are communicating and talking, that's marketing, right? So if you don't have your social media up, let's say it's super early and you're not quite there yet, obviously you're not going to start posting every day. But as soon as it's up, you're posting as if like you're showing everything. You're taking your phone around with you. You're going, you're telling everybody that comes into the alteration. You're telling everybody that's at your job, like you guys are shouting it from a mountaintop already, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon, coming soon, and already trying to recruit the movers, the shakers by communicating with them. So in a sense, you are marketing. You're just not hitting the the full playbook and pressing the gas, right? So just wanted to make sure we're on the same page there of, I am a marketer, and then my job is to then, sell confidence as our fitness product.
When we truly started, like back 10 years ago, Devan wrapped his car, like stock up in your burn gear. We went everywhere in our burn gear. We had our elevator pitch, and we were like Charlotte's number one, top fitness company. But guess what? We were in a parking lot and we had just moved. So we put things into the universe, right? We spoke into how powerful the brand was. And now you guys have the opportunity to actually show people that, because it's a proven model everywhere else. And so when he says start posting on social media, it doesn't have to just be you guys, steal content from everybody else here, right? Use things that are on the dam, show people the vision of what's going to come to your community and let them see that. And that's all free, right? We don't recommend paid media until the time is right and you're focused on construction, but don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on talking about it, having the opportunity to go into other businesses, anything like that, creating that lead list.
When we first moved here, we didn't have any money. We spent all the money we had on a few dumbbells and some equipment and stuff. Okay, we went up, we did buy some door hangers and some flyers and some traditional marketing pieces. There was no such thing as social media, really. It was pictures on Facebook. That was it, right? Video wasn't a thing, live video wasn't there. And this is 2012. We spend 30 days before we open going up and down Statesville Road to every business, knocking on the door and saying, hey, we're the new gym in town and we'd love to get to know you. And is there anything we could do to add value to you? We went to the salons and the doggy daycares and the mini golf and the insurance brokers and the business park. And then we went to Harris Teeter, and then I stood outside of Harris Teeter and gave people 10% off coupons for their purchase if they signed up for a trial. I was just out there acquiring contact information, right? So I always say, never have a quota every day for your leads. To me, it was always 5. I'm not going to sleep until I get 5 leads for the day. That was always like the fundamental axiom of how I ran every single day. I'm not successful today unless the outcome is 5 leads. And I even got to the point where I was scraping Twitter handles off of the TV that I was watching. So everything was with a purpose, and it was all through the lens of how do I acquire enough leads and contacts and pool people on my social media, on my, at the time it was Facebook, an email list, or, all the other social, TikTok and Facebook, right? So start pooling these people out there, and those people, those followers, those are real people with like real intentions to do business with you potentially if you can show the value. She said, okay, you have a bank account with everyone, and it's the ratio between your deposits and your withdrawals, and the withdrawal is a metaphor for analogous to like criticism, and then your deposits obviously like positive affirmation. And she's saying that you need 9 deposits for every 1 withdrawal. Every time you have to be critical with somebody and take that withdrawal, you better have 9 deposits in the bank, or that feedback loop still won't go that well. And that's very important, and that kind of ties both of our advice together, is saying, make sure when you're walking around and not passing somebody without, asking them what's really going on. That's just an example of like 1 deposit. And so thank you for that, because I always like visualize dropping like a little positive coin. There's a saying that if pressure creates diamonds, right? Which is true. Pressure also creates pancakes. And if you apply the pressure to somebody, it's their choice. You're bouncing the ball in their court as long as you're coming from a place of love and a place where you observed it and you're doing it fast. Because if you wait till it's a big monster and don't kill it when it's a little baby, then there's a very, very low percentage that conversation is going to turn out well at all. This is your investment. This is your team. This is your business. This is your outcome. This is your impact. This is your legacy. And you'll get exactly what you tolerate. So if you tolerate somebody in your team that's be a detractor and pulling you down regardless of their family member or not, that's on you, not them. And if you take extreme ownership for everything, life is so much better that way.
What I've learned in 10, almost 11 years now of doing business with him is, like, at the end of the day, communication is key. And so you guys got to get on the same page of how to communicate your needs to each other. And one of the biggest things that we've just recently adopted, which I would recommend for anyone, is same page meetings. So we spend 4 hours a month, and then biweekly it's 2 hours. In that 4 hours, it's like he gets to download me on how he's doing. I download him. Like, we talk about the most important issues of the business. We talk about vision, and we make a plan. And then we both, just the 2 of us, and we go off site. We don't do it in our office, and we don't have our computers like open unless we're like taking notes or whatever. And so the first 15 minutes is always the same structure, and it's a check-in. How are you doing personally and professionally? It's the same segue that you would do in a level 10 meeting. But he's able to just tell me how he's doing personally and professionally. And obviously that's great for our marriage too, because we're able to open up that dialogue. And then I do the same. And it's not combative. It's just you're listening. And then we have an agenda. And it's like, these are the things I want to talk about. These are the updates I want to give you. And then we get on that same page. So he has confidence in me that, like, what I'm doing is helping the business move forward. And then I also have confidence in him that, like, whatever he's working on, or, this is really something we started with the visionary and integrator role, but I wish we would have done it 10 years ago. Because we definitely have, gone through times where, because you're 24/7, you're thinking about it, right? And, like, he would come home and want to download me on stuff, and I didn't want to talk about it, or vice versa, or I'd be in the middle of, a spreadsheet, because I love Excel, and he'd, like, come into my office and, like, drop a vision bomb on me. And I'm like, dude, like, you need to stop. So we've channeled Devan's vision, and it's a same page meeting. So anytime he tries to do that, like, midweek, I'm like, hey, put it on the same page meeting agenda.
Okay, guys.
No, we've got work to do today. We've got work to do
It's Lake Norman on Saturday morning, and we just got finished with Burn University. Everybody left. And now it's the HQ crew here at the 8 a.m. getting together on Saturday, keeping the fire burning. Thanks for being here, making sure that you're subscribed to YouTube and the podcast is the best way that you can keep moving with the Klines. 2 claps on 2, 1, 2. Tell Burn Nation, what do you think about Child Watch? Good. What else? You're okay? My kid's causing ruckus, popping balloons in the building. Hey, you're all right. Hey, Maxwell, tell Burn Nation what you think about Child Watch. Maybe that just is the commercial. Right there, that's just the commercial. You can come to Burn, bring yourselves, bring your children, come as you are. Come 1, come 5, come on.